The icy conditions led to a number of crashes throughout Huntsville. One woman shared this video of this SUV struggling to get up a hill. This is in a neighborhood just off Cecil Ashburn. You could hear her starting to panic when she saw that SUV backing up, and then bam, it slams into some stalled out cars and other cars parked along that hillside. Emergency responders also fell victim to some of the hazardous road conditions out there while trying to respond to calls for help. This is a Huntsville fire truck that went into a ditch on Montesano Boulevard. This crash happened Monday afternoon, just a short time after that snow started to fall and the ice started to accumulate on the roads. A One-Way 31 viewer flew a drone over that massive traffic backup due to the slick conditions on Governor's Drive. Take a look at what it looks like from the air. You can see that snow-covered roadway. Just look at that long line of cars. Drivers stranded there for hours. We're talking 4+ hours overnight. Some of them forced to sleep in their cars, others forced to abandon their cars. About 10 o'clock last night, HPD and ALDOT crews were working to spread a hot brine mix on Governor's Drive and Highway 431 at Montesano Mountain to try and thaw the roadway just to get drivers off of it safely. Way 31's David Brazelton's been out all morning long for us. Starting out in North Madison County, you were able to make it to Governor's in the Parkway this morning. I can hear some of the cars behind you. What are you experiencing as the sun's starting to come up?
Good morning, Marie. I'm experiencing more traffic on the roads, not as much as we normally see around this time of the morning. However, people are heeding the warning and staying home until the sun comes up fully, temperatures rise, and some of the slippery spots have dissipated. As you can see, Memorial Parkway right now, we have a few cars on the road, not as many as you normally see around 6:33, but enough to say that people are taking their time. They're warming their cars up, and they're going a bit slower because of the ice spots on the roads. Many people call it black ice, but it's dangerous. And if you're not careful, you may lose control of your car. So drive carefully, drive slower, and watch out for the guy in front of you also, and have a safe commute. From South Huntsville, Dave Brazelton, Way 31 News.
All right, if you can stay home just a few more hours. You do not want to be the reason for road crews not to be able to get to where they need to go if you slide off or you're left stranded on the road. Way 31's Megan Reyna joining us now from Southeast Huntsville on the opposite end of where we just caught up with David Brazelton this morning. Megan, you saw some of those road crews going on 431 up Governor's Drive behind you this morning. A welcome sight as well out there.
Maria, welcome sight. We saw those ice trucks. We are seeing the sun, and behind us, cars are moving. Huntsville police just announced over the speaker on the car, they just came by, and they said that people can start to go down Governor's Drive, US 431 right here slowly. So take a look at these cars. They are finally moving after hours of being stuck on this road and this road being closed. It appears that they are allowing the people to go down Governor's Drive. We saw police and we heard them make that announcement as they drove down here with their lights on, letting drivers know that it is okay to start again, slowly moving down this mountain. They'll be escorting them. So I believe this indicates that Governor's Drive is opening back up. 431 is opening back up here finally at the 6:30 hour as the sun is coming up. I have never been happier to see the sun right now, because this means that these road conditions will start to improve, and they have been treating these roads quite a few times. We caught up with a woman who has been stuck here for more than 12 hours all night long, who said she's seen those salt trucks about 5 times in the time that she's been here at the Shell gas station. A lot of different cars stuck here. They're probably getting, let's turn the camera around. You can see people are talking, probably getting ready to head back out on the road now that they're seeing it slowly move. Now, I would still caution drivers, just because you're seeing some movement now, don't go rushing out on the roads. You still want to take it slow. You still want to maybe consider giving yourself a few extra hours, because the sun, it's going to take some hours for it to finally actually melt the ice on the roads and for those roads to be completely passable. But if you're have a loved one that's stuck here on Governor's Drive, a loved one on 431 traveling, let them know that yes, that they are now allowing people to finally move on this road. They will not be stuck in a line Take it slow, be patient. And again, we'll continue to track these conditions. We'll be live again at midday. We have talked to several folks that have quite some stories to share with you. Reporting live here in Huntsville, Megan Reyna, Way 31 News.
Wow, Megan, you're reporting the update from HPD, and I think all of us just got goosebumps here at the station. Our heart just goes out to everyone who was stranded there overnight. So happy to know that they are finally going to be able to slowly make their ways to their final destination this morning as that sun is starting to come up. A lot of the roads, though, still very dangerous this morning. Let's allow those drivers to get home, to get safely where they need to go. First responders to clear the roadways and to let road crews get out there and treat the roads before a lot of you head out if you can. You know, they say that the more you can stay off those roads to allow crews do what they need to do, the faster they can get those roads back up to shape and in good condition for drivers as the sun comes up. We talked to one driver late last night who was stuck on an icy 431 where Megan was for 4 hours, and that's on the lower end of what we're seeing.
It happened so dramatically fast, and even getting to this point, when I was coming up Winchester Road, there was an 18-wheeler, a semi-truck, just conked sideways in the middle of the road because it couldn't make it up the hill.
To see a complete list of road closures across North Alabama at this hour, head to waytv.com.